Let's get more details on this developing story. We are joined by Sumin Yu live from Seoul. Sumin, tragic events there. What more can you tell us?
Well, South Koreans, including myself, as you know, woke up to this devastating news this Sunday morning as the country grapples with one of the worst aviation disasters in decades, of course, amidst this ongoing political upheaval. Well, Jeju Air flight 7C2216 from Bangkok, carrying 181 people, erupted in flames after veering off the runway and crashing into a wall at Muan International Airport earlier today. Well, as of 6 p.m., the death toll now stands at 176. That means only 2 survivors, a male and a female crew member who are said to have located at the back of the aircraft pulled from the wreckage. Now, this means only 3 victims remain unidentified. Now, rescue operations are still ongoing, although officials are now warning the chances of finding more survivors are now slim to none. Now, to paint a brief picture of the urgent moments leading up to this tragic crash, at 8:57 a.m., Muan's control tower issued a bird collision warning, and about 2 minutes later, at 8:59 a.m., the captain declared a mayday before attempting to land on runway 19. Tragically, the plane crash landed at 9:03 a.m. with its landing gear still retracted. Now, grief has really engulfed the Muan International Airport as grieving relatives await news. Many were seen crying out or demanding answers from officials. Video footage also showed families in anguish as victims' names were read aloud. Now, the exact cause of this crash is still under investigation, but initial findings suggest that a possible landing gear malfunction. Many experts are also now suggesting a bird collision may have been the primary cause of the Jeju Air crash.
Sumin, South Korea's transport ministry says it has secured both black boxes. What more do we know about the response efforts?
Yeah, exactly. Just like you said, the Land and Transport Ministry has confirmed the recovery of both black boxes from the Jeju Air crash. Now, as you know, these flight data and voice recordings will be crucial in uncovering the cause of South Korea's deadliest aviation disaster in decades. Now, investigators on the site are honing in on several possibilities. Of course, that includes a landing gear malfunction, a bird strike, or adverse weather conditions. However, officials are now warning that a full investigation could take anywhere from 6 months to 3 years to reveal the full picture. Now, this marks South Korea's worst air disaster since 1997. That's when a Korean Air flight crashed in Guam, claiming 228 lives. Now, in the face of this tragedy, South Korea's political community has momentarily set aside its differences. Well, acting President Choi Sang-mo, also the Deputy Prime Minister, has declared Muan County a special disaster zone, and he urged officials to focus on all efforts on rescue operations. Now, the National Police Agency, of course, has mobilized a 169-member specialized team to conduct on-site scientific investigations. Now, this tragedy comes as the nation grapples with this political upheaval following the impeachment of President Yoon Suk-yeol and Prime Minister Han Duck-soo. And yet, it seems that this line of united response from the political leaders and political circles reflects this shared grief and determination to recover from one of the darkest moments in South Korea's aviation history.
Sumin, thank you very much for that update. Sumin Yu, live for us there in Seoul.